believe national service in the military should be mandatory after high school for 2 years. First, because helping your country is part of your duty. You were born in this country and it is your responsibility to help your country be stronger and be part of the world. You also during the military training, you'll be more loyal and have more self-control and be more strict on yourself. When you come out of the military, you'd be very well respected and be very well respected. When you're trained to be loyal, you can build a very good personality and have an open mind and be more kind to others and respect your elderlies. Having more self-control is very important. If you have no self-control, you cannot do it will cause your lifestyle to decrease or may cause other issues. From being strict on yourself, you can build a stronger mindset and what you're supposed to do, what time you're supposed to do things, and you'll be well organized. You'll be very well organized throughout your day. When you're respected in the public, you should be very proud of yourself and won't be shameful. If you participated in the military, all these things are benefits from being in the military for 2 years after high school. That is why I believe national service in the military should be mandatory after high school for 2 years.
National service in the military should be mandatory after high school for 2 years, but I disagree. Many people will be missing out on 2 years of their life. This also gets in the way of college because most people go to college right after high school. Colleges will also not have many people during the first 2 years when the law is enforced. These 2 years will also go to waste most likely because there is a low probability that there will be a war when they are still able to pay. My second substantive is that military is also dangerous and there are accidents where many people will get injured and killed. The military spending will also go up because there are a lot more people there and they need to spend the money on the equipment. There will also be many family problems where family members are passing away and so many people will be stuck in the military and will not be able to go and school. The other team also said that you will be more respected and that you'll be more effective, but that also means that everybody will be respected. It doesn't really make sense.
So, going to the military for 2 years, it really doesn't get in the way of your life because you can just keep on going to college and attending school later, and will be better at the college because you learn a lot in the military. So also it said that if somebody passes away, you're stuck in the military, but that's not true because if you're not stuck in the military, you can still leave the base. You're just not. It just might take a little bit longer to get there. They also said that you can die, so
First, I will be defending my case. So, spending 2 years in the military. 2 years. That is a lot of time. Think about all that you could have done in those 2 years. And adding to our first speaker, you were separated from family those 2 years of your life. So she said, if somebody dies, you will not be there to get their funeral or comfort your other family members. Plus, looking more into the dangerous fact is that high school criminals can be trusted with a gun in the military. And background checks don't really work here because, as the prompt is, it's mandatory to serve in the military for 2 years in high school. And let's say those 2 years are over. There's a very low chance that skill will be used because it's not really likely that there's a war that you need to serve in. And if there is a war, it's not mandatory for you to serve in. Also, if this has happened, then you will forget a lot that you learned in high school because 2 years is a long time. And colleges will have a lot less people on the first 2 years, and less people than they should have for the rest of the years that colleges are running. And the last thing is that there's going to be a lot more military spending because there's going to be a lot more people joining the military. Having more military spending equals less like art programs and music programs for elementary school and middle school. And that can just prevent people from reaching for their dreams.
National services in the military should not be mandatory after high school for 2 years. You might be waiting your entire life because you might be wasting your entire life because you might die in the process. And there's no point to send people, force people to go to war when there is no war going on. You are delaying 2 years of your life and you're delaying your college. You have to buy more equipment for the military since more people are coming. One of your family members could be dying while you are being forced to be at the military and can't visit them. Your argument about how helping your country is your duty doesn't really apply because there are other ways to help your country, like perhaps donating food and building clothes for them. But you shouldn't be forced to go to war. The military is violent and you aren't really learning self-control. You're just learning how to shoot a gun at people. And that's really violent. There is low probability that there's going to be war, and the military is very dangerous, so you could die.
I welcome the last speaker of side composition. Hey, everyone, please quiet down.
So, there are things such as FaceTime, WeChat, and calling to contact your family. And just because you're in military training doesn't mean you can't visit your family. There are days where you can actually visit your family so that directly contradicts. And if your family has something going on, there are other family members who can help. And you can call them to give advice and to see if they're feeling well. And also, you can learn self-defense and self-control. You don't have to be in a war to use those valuable skills. Like in your everyday life, you're going to work, right? And you need self-control to be able to finish your work quickly and efficiently. And also, self-defense. If you're being attacked in the street or mugged or something, you can use self-defense to help yourself get out of that situation to call the police. If you don't have self-defense, you could just be mugged, or even worse, death. So, many people can learn things over just a few people dying. And war is there's a really small chance of a war happening. People that learn things can make better decisions, which means more people can be benefited by better decisions. So, you're saying that military training is violent. Military training is basically self-defense to defend your country from various other things. So, do kung fu classes or other martial arts classes count as being violent? It's really just learning self-defense. And they directly contradict themselves. Just because war work doesn't mean that the training won't be put to use. The training will be put to use in regular lives. So that argument is invalid.